Yeah.
Just get up.
You will not get werewolf this game.
I miss
I
you.
hope not.
I really hope you don't. You're like cursed. Really cursed.
I am.
Where's your luck at?
Please take a seat over there.
Also, sit next to my friendly soldier
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Lots of sleeping. You were out with your brothers. You literally sent me a picture.
Okay,
Shouldn't have
real
been.
quick, we're already getting over limit because I'm starting to lag already. If you're not actively playing or actively watching, I ask that you leave. We always have the stream open so you can watch in the stream. You do not have to be here to actively watch it.
Oh.
Like,
If somebody wants
laptop
Look who's
is going
there.
to fucking melt.
You're just so darn popular, Uncle.
I know I am. It's a shit fest.
Wait, what does it like? A
lot of people
You just need less fans. Work
I
on
need better servers.
It doesn't help that when Uncle yells at people, he ends up getting more followers though.
No.
Yeah. I think
I know, it's just a darn shame that we're just the coolest group of kids in the damn game, am I right?
Yeah, that's right.
You're lucky I've been practicing my fucking yoga. I'm gonna be calm as shit to this game, I'll tell you what. See, I might be killing you, but at least I'll do it.
Wanna swap my sit or something? Oh my god.
Oh shit.
What's up?
SCP. I don't know. Where is it?
That noise, though.
173?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh, great! It's Booty Hole Johnson. Oh, it's a Tomato Boy. Hey, Tomato Boy.
Hello! I feel like I should know what you are, but I can't put my finger on it.
Are you Ash Ketchum?
It installs it just fine, but you have to make sure to.
He had too many left in him.
Can I eat you? I will eat you.
No, Hannah! You still can't eat other players, okay? That's against the rules.
You are tomato.
I know, but you can't eat me, I'm a
No,
player.
I don't care. You are tomato.
I'm
don't
still
care.
a player. I mean, he's a bee. Can you squish him?
Need a spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably need you to sub in for
Step
me.
up.
Oh, crap.
Step up.
Oh,
Let's
crap.
go.
Yeah, cause
Skip the cat.
Who was here? Yermo, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm excited.
Away.
This one.
Okay.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Good.
Uncle,
Good.
fair warning.
What?
I'll be drinking during this game, so.
Oh god.
Alright.
Yes.
Oh. Either way, here we go, everybody.
No,
It's time. Dare I ask, does anyone have a name for this village?
B City.
Detroit.
Honeyville.
Qwhue, Detroit, and Beeville. Alright, so we have our three choices.
Town.
These are awful choices. We have Beeville, Detroit, or that is our choices.
Yes.
Yes.
If you desire to name it Beeville, please stand behind me.
There's almost no excuse for the amount of lag I'm getting.
The one.
I'm not shocked, Qwhue. I'm not. Go sit down. If you, I don't even know why I even would ask a question like this. If you want to live in Detroit, stand behind me. I don't think, man. That's actually shocking.
Oh, damn.
More people than I would ever assume. That's really interesting.
What's wrong with you?
Alright, so we got Detroit City. If I could have you sit back down, we have 3 for Detroit. And finally, oh god, this is good. If you would like, please stand behind me. Every single one of you that is standing behind me. I'm not gonna count. Go back. Go back. Go. I trust whatever you told me to say is not an offensive word in your language. Alright, that's what I thought. If you're having trouble getting up top there, because I actually can't get up there, and I think I am vertically challenged when it comes to that, you are welcome to stand just like they are, but please do not go past, like, the benches. Let's try to keep everyone here. That is fucking horrifying. I wish you never try to climb. Stop. That is awful. I do not want you up there. Oh my god. He's like a big fat Batman. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new episode, a new story to our wonderful, wonderful village of Qwhue. This will be an exciting one. No. Just because the town's named after you doesn't mean you can make noises. Stop it.
Fuck.
Thank you. I'm starting to figure out what he says and it bothers me. Either way,
Oh, we're gonna.
we're gonna start this. I know it wasn't you. We're gonna do this. I'll mute you. I swear to God. I swear to God. I'll do this shit. Here we go. So,
Doggy. Uncle.
you better get a hold. You better get a hold of. Where's Zal? Zal, you better get a hold of him. Better get a hold of him.
Doggy.
Yes, Nico.
Uncle, a question.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to begin. So if I can have everybody's head lowered down, let us begin with our bloodthirsty werewolves coming up and standing beside me. Wonderful. Now, my dear werewolves, the choice is yours. If there is anyone you desire to kill, please point them out. If you would like to, you can use the back room to decide for yourselves. It seems that our werewolves have decided to take it upon.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Alright.
I want to kill Koospah.
Has
I go
very
Qwhue.
good-
Yeah, I know. I immediately like Qwhue. She's able to
has
keep everything
very-
in normal.
Yeah, she has very good detective skills.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
she will keep everything in order. I want to
Can
fucking
we-
have chaos in the town.
Yeah. Yeah, can we kill Koospah next?
Okay. Sure.
Oh, okay.
Deal. Let's go.
I was so excited when I saw you were a werewolf with me.
Wonderful. If I can have my werewolves lie down. If I can have everybody's heads rise once more and look upon me, it is now daytime, but please do not make a sound because you could be, in fact, muted. As such, mock, you must stay silent. Please do not make a sound. You must not speak, okay? Do you understand? Agreed. Because he will get a hold of you if you do make a sound, so please be silent. It seems that our dear Tomato was kept safe last night. The bodyguard visited you and made sure that you were nice and comforted.
Thank you, bodyguard.
Our hunter, however, decided that they were going to keep their bow tucked away. If no one has died, then why should they strike, yes? Blood should not be drawn if no blood has been drawn yet. But, alas, blood has indeed been drawn. And again, it is a shame that I must say who it is, because they went about the village and have targeted you, my dear Zhao. They have claimed you for the first day.
Oh my.
I am sorry for
What a
this.
shame.
What a shame indeed. If I could grab the damn card, it would be fine. It's fine. I'm fine. I got it. Oh, nope, I don't got it. I got it. Woo! Yes! Hell yeah! Awesome. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Well, seems that our dear werewolves have made quite the mistake with targeting her first, for she was the diseased. Oh my, on the first night, our disease has been enacted. Meaning, the werewolves do not get to strike tonight. Zhao may have died on the first day, but her role has been worked quite well. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for you all to talk amongst yourselves. You all have 1 minute to speak. 1 minute starting now.
Alright, who has beef with Zhao?
Okay, so you can't be a wolf because you are from the Mafia.
No, shut up. I'm not a mafia. I'm a detective. There's a werewolf in this town. Track him down.
Well, I think it has to be.
Oh
Oh shit! Never mind. That was my.
I think you killed somebody over there.
5 seconds, everybody. 5 seconds to return to your seat. Now then, it is time. Does anybody here have an accusation? You do, my dear, dear Logic. Please stand here. Point out to me who it is you desire to put on the stand. Cat? see Cat. Please take a stand.
Oh man.
Now then, Logic, why do you believe that they should be hung? Ah, I see indeed. Logic here is claiming that they are the Seer. They have the sight and have seen that Cat could in fact be a werewolf. Now it is up to you guys to decide if Logic is telling the truth. I am not one to dictate. Now, my dear Cat, do you have anything to say against this?
That's bullshit. I'm kidding. That's all I got.
Okay. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Quite the direct input. He claims that this is, in fact, bullshit. So, it is up to you to dig amongst the shit and truly see if it is, in fact, bullshit. My dear Logic, can I have you sit down? If you desire to put Cat down, please stand beside my Fuzz of Death. If you wish to keep Cat alive, please stand by my Shira. Cat. Pretty,
I
don't wanna vote.
Fuck you, God.
I'm sad.
This is bullshit.
Pretty bullshit. Well, if I can have everybody sit back down for a moment, please sit back down. Cat, it is time. Please feed yourself to my Fuzz of Death. Oh God, here we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you.
What the heck?
Now then, if I can have Cat's card, it is time to see through indeed the bullshit he says that is being claimed.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh! Bullshit indeed, for he was the wolf cub. Oh my! The wolf cub has died, meaning that the werewolves get 2 kills. However, the disease have been killed last night by the werewolves. As such, the werewolves do not get to kill a damn thing tonight.
Oh.
And I must agree with Cat, that is indeed some bullshit. But, again, I am but merely the narrator of this story, and as such, you all play in it. My dear Logic, congratulations, you've done well with your accusation. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, it is time amongst all of you to return to bed. Please lower your heads, lower your heads. We've gone through all of our roles today. Story has been written. It is time for everybody to raise your heads and look upon me, but please remain silent, for if you speak and the curse is upon you, then you may not speak at all. My dear Youper, you must remain silent today. Please mute yourself and keep yourself muted, for if you say a single word, you will die. Next up, we must talk about who felt protected last night, I wonder, did my bodyguard listen to the accusations last night? Or should I say yesterday? And they did indeed, and they decided to make sure that you were kept safe just in case. Wonderful. Wonderful. Next up, our hunter decided that they were once again going to sleep in. If the werewolves were not going to attack, then why should they? They want to make sure that if they are to fire their bow, that their aim is true and that they make the right decision themselves. Then we had our spellcaster, who indeed muted Youper. And that is it for tonight. You see, without the werewolves attacking, nothing else has happened. So, I give you all the chance to begin. You have 1 minute to talk now.
I don't know why the wolf didn't eat Yermo since he's food. Like, you're food.
No, I'm people food, okay? Not
You got a
werewolf
butterfly in your hair.
It's true, it's true. I choose you.
Which I'm actually
Nom, nom,
scared
nom, nom,
more
nom.
of the villagers than I am the
I killed it.
werewolves. At this point.
Good point. Good
So,
point.
I'm scared of the good guys here, okay?
I must now know, does anyone here have any accusations to make? Youper, you do, my silent bee. Stand there. Who is it you desire to accuse? That one there.
Oh, crap.
I see. Gamernuts, if I can have you stand here. And Youper, if I can have you stand there. Okay, Youper, somehow you must perform some sort of sign language in order to bring up why they are accused. I see. I see. Okay. Yes.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes.
I get it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I understand. Wonderful. If I can have you stand here.
Understand what?
So
Ladies and gentlemen, he has informed me that waddle, b, point. Therefore, why are you innocent? There you go, ladies and gentlemen. They're innocent, so they say. But you, on the other hand, says you're not.
Check me tonight.
Oh, there you go. Check them tonight. So, if I can have my B sit back down. You sit down, it is not time to vote. If you desire Gamernuts' death, stand beside the Dark One. If you wish to keep Gamernuts alive, stand beside Shira.
Uncle, if you get a friend request from Dr. Bubbling, it's mine.
I believe you, little bee.
Good.
Wait.
Gamernuts, you're staring off into space again. Are you okay? Hello, welcome back. You live. Congratulations. You live. Dear Sugar Cubes, who would you like to put on the stand?
NekoAndy.
Nico!
Why me?
Nico, if I could have you
Me?
stand here.
That's what we're gonna find out.
And Sugar, if I could have you stand there.
Yes.
Remember, you get your turn to talk. Please stay silent. Sugar, why
Sure.
would you like to hang our dear Nico?
Okay, so it's a pretty good hunch, and it even more clarified it today. Neko, I'm pretty sure yesterday was the only person to abstain when it was clearly obvious that Cat was a werewolf. There was no reason to abstain. It's clearly obvious that Cat was evil and needed to die, and now they voted for our dear friend Gamernuts to die today when they might as well be innocent. We don't know. The bee can't talk. That is my case.
Now, dear Nico, it is your turn. Why are you innocent?
Okay, I abstained to vote before because I saw so many people wanted to kill that person and it was obvious it was a wolf, but I feel so sorry about that person being killed, so I decided to not vote there because it was so many people. I just
She
like
feels
the big eyes of
sad
this
that
person. Yeah, I don't want to kill anyone. Not even poopies.
Oh goodness.
And of course not
There
even
you
brothers
go.
like villagers.
My dear Nico,
Yes.
I'm sorry, but there will not be another night for you. There's 5 on this. There's 5 on this side and 4 on that. Therefore, if I can have everybody return to their seats. Ah, but indeed
was
they were a
innocent.
villager.
Oh.
Indeed.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Still
God.
chicken.
What can
What the fuck?
What do we do? What'd you eat? What'd you eat? Open your mouth.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Make it stop. Make it
We
stop.
gotta get it out of your mouth. We gotta get it out of your mouth. Okay. Oh, oh. Did you eat another tennis ball?
What?
Oh, you
Oh
did.
my god.
To walk to someone. To speak to
Potato. You're a little potato.
I'm not a
Come here.
potato.
You're a little potato.
I'm not a potato.
Good potato.
No, I'm not a potato.
Tasty red potato.
No.
Hey guys.
Here we go.
Oh, he's back.
Here we go. My apologies. My apologies. Those are bits. Ah, thank you for the bits. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to continue our story. If I can have everybody lower their head. If I can have my werewolves rise and stand beside me. Good evening, dear werewolves. I trust now you are ready to take vengeance upon the cub. Yes, you would like to get vengeance. The choice is yours who you wish to kill. You may go to the back if need be.
Decides.
I-
But now we need to debate whether the bodyguard's gonna be smart enough just to like bodyguard them every night.
I feel like they are. I feel like
You
we
think
should
so?
use our
Yeah.
turn to try and get the bodyguard.
Okay. But Koospah, I want to kill.
let's
I've
go
wanted to kill Koospah for so long.
Okay, let's go for Koospah. Let's go.
Yes, yes.
I could have everyone's head rise, but please remain silent for today. You could be the one under the spell indeed. You see, the spellcaster has removed it from the last person and has brought it to someone new, and as such, my dear bears, you must be silent. Please do not make a sound. I wonder which of you was kept quite the company. You see, Mach, you were kept safe last night, and I must say, you are very lucky. For last night the hunter came to you as well and drew their bow and fired away. Someone is quite paranoid of you. I trust you might want to be safe or try to convince whoever the hunter is to keep that bow stowed away. Next up, the werewolves decided they were gonna visit someone. They went around the village. We already know who the bodyguard protected, but who did the werewolves attack, I wonder? You see, last night the werewolves have come to your house. Decided that you were the one to die. Please do not make any sound. Yes, dear Koospah, you have been claimed. Yes, yes, you. Yes, you. Yes, you. Good. If I can grab your car, that would be great. Another villager has indeed been claimed by the werewolves, my dear Koospah. It is time for you must rest eternally. It's time for you all to have but 1 minute amongst yourselves to begin talking, beginning now.
Who is good people? Who is good person?
I know I'm a villager at least.
He already checked.
Seer doesn't know, so Seer can't verify that.
Yeah.
What up, sir? 33%
Any input on this?
chance of picking a werewolf, right? I don't have any input. I'm neutral on this.
Yeah, 33% chance.
Alright, here we go.
Did you make me shut my hormone?
Almost, come on!
What?
Come on!
Is he okay?
Oh. I got this, don't worry about me.
Poor Uncle. It's so hard to do that.
Alright, everyone, we got 5 seconds remaining. 4. Does anyone here have an accusation to make?
Oh.
God damn it.
Well, Mark, stand here, Bear, you stand there.
Want to
And once again... Well, you cannot speak. And as such, is there any way you would like to try and convey that they are in fact a werewolf? Okay, I'm going to try to interpret that. You're saying that they're acting aggressive? No? That they're a fan of boxing? No?
I think I understand.
You think you understand? What do they say?
Because he was attacked last night.
Oh, wait, where are you? Because he was attacked last night by the hunter, you think that he could in fact be the werewolf because the hunter knows something that we don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so the hunter... The hunter attacked you last night, but you were protected by the bodyguard. That's right, I couldn't remember, I remember that now. I had to figure that out. You're saying that the hunter had made the right choice trying to kill you, but the bodyguard was the one who indeed fucked up. That you are in trouble. So as such, do you have anything to say against that?
I mean, I can't say anything. Just like I said, don't waste your time on me, okay? I mean, we could use logic to see over me, alright, over in the night, and then we could be clear without killing an innocent person here, okay? We don't have to kill, you know, we don't have to kill ourselves.
If you believe that Mach here is in fact a werewolf, please... Okay, you can't stand by the Fuzz of death, he's scaling a wall. Stand under the frogman here if you desire Mach's death. If you wish to keep him alive and decide not to waste such an opportunity, please stand by Sheer. The choice is yours. Well, Mach, you live.
Yes.
If I could have everybody sit back down, return to your seats. You will get fed, I promise. I have a good feeling about this, because I do believe... Does somebody else out here have an accusation to make? No. You all choose to remain silent. An unsure village is one doomed to fail. Remember this. Listen carefully and watch closely. But now it is time for night to begin. Can I have everybody's heads lowered? I could have my werewolves rise and stand before me? Good evening, dear werewolves. Good evening indeed. It is time. It is time. I wonder what you will do tonight.
So do we? I don't know.
I don't think there should. I honestly don't. I think a strategy would be like kind of. I want to kill the Seer, but I want to get like a more important role out of the way. Like it's important, but Bodyguard is gonna be an issue in my opinion.
Nobody's making obvious signs of being a bodyguard, which is irritating.
I know. The only person that I could like even like half assume is like Youper being either like hunter or villager, or I don't know.
The more people
that doesn't even know my name,
then the more like they can narrow it down better. So if we take too long to kill a Seer, eventually they'll be like, well, these are the last two I haven't liked. They're
so do we want to go with either just doing the Seer now and hoping the Bodyguard isn't protecting them, or go for Youper or something? That's
Let's try Youper. You know what? Let's try and get lucky and get a Bodyguard.
Yeah, let's see.
Now then, ladies and gentlemen, it is a new day. If I could have everyone's heads rise and look upon me, but keep silent, for you could in fact be muted today. Keep silent, keep silent. For the spellcaster has weaved her magic once more, waved it about the air, and has sent it to Hannah. Please, Hannah, remain silent, for the curse may take your life. Last night, our bodyguard went about the streets, walking around, and has decided that they would like to protect M21. You have been kept safe last night and have gotten quite the company. Now then, next up, we had our werewolves walk about. They snuck through the alleyways right under the hunter who decided to sleep last night and keep their bow tucked away. Oh, the hunters did walk about, and it seems that they were not a fan of jazz and have claimed our dear bee. Tonight, our bee has died. Another villager has fallen again. Another villager has indeed fallen. You're running low indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, you now have 1 minute. Remember, Hannah, please keep yourself silent. But now, everyone, 1 minute will begin now.
Logic, who did you?
Oh God, it's.
See, what did I say?
There you go.
Alright.
Sorry.
No, don't sorry me, no.
I knew you were good, Mark.
Okay. So that's no, okay. So
I'm safe from Hannah for a minute.
Because I haven't been proving in either way.
She can't tell me that she's gonna eat me for 1 minute. This is good.
I've been to hell, it's not nice.
5 seconds, everyone. 4.
20 seconds.
Anyone have an accusation today?
Yes. Do you speak Spanish or no?
No?
No, he doesn't.
No accusation.
Okay,
It seems you all are going to leave it up to the hunter to decide if the werewolf is going to die today. Guys, need to work together a little bit more. Paranoia is striking through you indeed. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to bow your heads, to turn off the monitors, to mute your mics, to do what you must to not cheat. If I could have my werewolves rise once more and stand beside me. You see, my dear werewolves, I must say, I was worried for you, for the first day was a rough one. You lost your cub and had killed the disease, but as it seems right now you're going quite well down the path of victory, and as such, I trust you keep going down that path. Now, if you may, you can take to the back or pick your target.
Okay.
All right. So tonight, should we get Logic?
I feel like maybe the bodyguard is like misinformed. Maybe they think they can only block somebody once because they're going around a lot. Maybe they won't try.
So maybe take advantage of that. Maybe they're new. Maybe it's like Hannah or something, one of the new people.
It could be mocked or
Is the
something.
bodyguard?
It's his first game. Yeah, we can try. Let's use it to advantage because he keeps picking up innocents. And he's gonna pick out
Yeah,
the
so
little one next.
one of us is going to be next. So we got to get Logic, and they don't really say it. They don't talk, so we can easily, like, we can be like, yeah, okay, so we know who's innocent based off who they've already said, and then go based off that and start pretty much kind of accusing other people.
That's true.
Or at least, like, make ourselves seem innocent enough to where we
agree.
can keep killing the knights.
I agree.
Okay.
Oh, if only I could stare upon these stars for one more time, without blood being drawn, but no, this night must come to an end. Blood has indeed been spilled once more. I wonder how this village can handle it, It is now daytime. If I could have my villagers rise and look upon me, and if I could have my Fuzz, please take their place, you beautiful big-eyed beast. Dear Sugar, you in fact have been muted. Please keep quiet, but you were not alone in just that last night, because a bodyguard seemed to have visited you as well. You were kept safe. But were you kept safe for something? Did somebody else get claimed instead? You see, every village has 3 eyes, 2 from each of you, and 1 from your Seer. But today, this dear village has grown slightly more blind. For in fact, our Seer has indeed been taken from us.
Oh.
My dear Logic, it is true. The werewolves have indeed claimed you.
No.
And yes, what they said from day one was true. They were in fact the Seer. And this village has indeed become a bit more blind. The one that held the most secrets is now dead. You must find the secrets for yourselves. Now, you have 1 minute to begin this, starting now.
Oh no. Yeah, 4 of us are good, but 4 of us are bad. Well, not. I mean, it's not sure.
Unproven.
Unknown.
Whoever was the bodyguard should have protected him, since eventually he would have knocked out all the innocents.
Yeah.
He could narrowed it down.
I was really surprised that they didn't protect him.
Yeah, I mean, why? He was our. That was our strategy, alright? Now that he's dead, we have no strategy left. Okay, it's just gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have 5 seconds remaining. 4, 3, 2, 1. Does anyone here have an accusation to make? Nothing.
I think I'll take one.
You have an accusation to make.
You.
Our dear Yermo, I see. Yermo, if you could please take the stand, and Monk, if I could have you take the place here. Now then, my dear Yermo, get ready. Monk, it is your turn first. Why do you believe Yermo deserves to die?
Well, as I said before, there's only 4 of us now that could possibly be a werewolf. And I think I've proven my innocence enough within that I was okay with Logic seeing me last night to let everyone else know what my role was, whether it was good or not. So I really have a pretty good chance of picking 1 out of the 3 left. So I'm really just any meeny miny mode out of them and hoping for the best, because I got a good 70% chance of being right. But it's still up to everyone else to vote as well.
I do respect the honesty that they are using the trust of the Seer, may they rest in peace, that they have told who is safe and who is not, and as such he is taking a shot in the dark with those that remain. I respect that. That is confidence, and at this time the village does indeed need confidence. But it's up to you if you want to listen to him. For now, Yermo, it is your choice.
Yes.
Explain your innocence.
I find it weird that the Seer died as soon as Monk was next in line to be checked. As soon as Monk's next in line to be checked, then the Seer dies the very next round. And I know we're trying to narrow down, but we gotta be smart, because if I die and another villager dies too, then we're gonna be really outnumbered soon. So we gotta be smart about this.
So he says the fact that Monk was next to be tested and that the Seer had died, then it seems a little suspicious. He also says that if a villager dies, that the village would indeed be in trouble. So, truly, as ironic as it says,
Guess it's up
logic
to a vote
is needed
now.
here. Logic is indeed needed, and I do not mean our dear Seer who has passed, but it is up to you all to make logic for yourself. You must decide who is telling the truth. Is it our dear Yermo, or is it our dear Monk? Monk, can I please have you sit down? The choices must now be made. You must now vote or choose not to. It is up to you. If you desire Yermo's death and to have him put down, please stand beside my Fuzz of death. If you desire to keep Yermo alive, please stand by my Shira. Begin. I see a very unsure village indeed, but regardless, my dear Yermo, they have voted for your death. I'm sorry, no one was here to protect you, unsure indeed. If I could have everyone return to their seats. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, I have a problem. My dear Yermo, it seems, I cannot reveal. For you still have the Doppleganger amongst you all, and Yermo was the one who has been decided, and as such, paranoia must now run through the village indeed. Oh yes, it must. A shame, isn't it? The card must lay there on that ground, being exposed to no one. Although Yermo has fallen, a new life has taken up in his place. Could that life now be that of another werewolf, or could it be another villager just hoping to keep you all safe? Now, I can have everybody's heads lower. Night must now begin. Now then, if I could have, of course, my doppelganger rise once more. It has been a few nights since I have seen you, but you must now take hold of your new life. Yes, you must. I wonder who it is you have now become. Could you be the new hunter? Could you be the new bodyguard? Could you be but a simple villager remaining, or could you be the next werewolf? Let us see. Wonderful. If I could have my werewolves rise once more and stand beside me. My dear werewolves, the village is running thin. It is running thin indeed. And it is now your time to win. Please go to the back and make your choices. Now that the night is over, I ask that everyone's head rise so I can tell the story once more of last night. My dear Gamernuts, you have been muted. Please do not speak a word. Who was attacked indeed? I will begin with my werewolves who indeed stalked through the town, prowling, making their choice carefully, going to each of your homes, rummaging through them until they desired their target, which was indeed our dear Hannah. My dear Hannah, you have in fact been chosen by our werewolves tonight, and you must be laid to rest. Another villager has fallen indeed. Another villager. Another one has fallen. I am not finished with last night's tale. No, not at all. In fact, the hunter has finally decided to take their mark. They have drawn their bow back, have pulled it tight, took aim, took sight, and fired away at our dear sugar cubes. Yes, indeed, the hunter has chosen you, but did our...
It went straight up.
Into your card.
It went straight up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I lost the damn card, and that's a fucking shame, but hey, shit happens.
No, we'll never
I
Over there.
will now hold it up as if I'm holding it, but she was, in fact, a werewolf. Our dear hunter has done quite well. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. A werewolf has indeed been claimed.
You can't lose if you don't know what she is.
I know what she is, therefore she's lost and died. She is dead as hell. The hunter, I mean, just fucking filled you up. They had so many arrows to just fire away. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, you have 1 minute. Oh, I also forgot to mention who felt safe last night, yes. Shit, who felt safe? It was one of you two, and I can't remember. I think it was you. I'm not sure. Either way, one of you was safe, but neither of you were attacked, so there's that. Do with that information as you will. I don't know. I apologize. It was a quite active night, okay?
Cool.
Please.
I know exactly what it is anyways. I don't need that information.
To attack, okay? It's not my fault. Either way, one of you was protected. There you go. Congratulations. 1 minute starting now.
Here, he's on top of you.
5 seconds remaining.
I know. I'm not asking.
Yeah, I didn't know he was here.
What?
Yeah,
he
must have been blocked.
This M21 guy was playing the entire time because I must have had him previously blocked. Like I did. I just unblocked him right now.
People off?
I don't know.
I'm just here to ball out. Either way. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats.
So that's how that happened.
Does anybody here have any accusations?
Oh yeah. He literally
I do.
as he walks.
You do.
Yep.
Who would you like to accuse?
Half wasn't moving at all, but your bottom half.
Well. Gamernuts.
Gamernuts, if I could have you stand right here.
Stationary.
And Monk, if I could have you stand right there. Or there. Either way, you're there. You're tiny. It doesn't matter. My dear village, please listen in carefully because now it is time. It is time indeed. Monk, why do you believe Gamernuts should be hung? Or rather fed to our Fuzz?
Because Logic said he was a doppelganger, and I still now he has his card.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and up until now, I had no idea M21 was even a thing, so I thought I was the only one that could have possibly been.
So there was just a card distributor
situation. So.
Oh my god. Okay, now I'm gonna have to start asking if anyone has anyone blocked every day. Either way.
Yeah.
Now then, Monk here says that Gamer was the doppelganger, and as such took Yermo's
sorry.
card.
I must add that I also silenced him because I was going to pick him out anyways right now.
That's me.
So I'm
that's
asking
really
my own
mean.
role in the same thing.
That's rude. Well, there you go, everybody. Monk here claims that they are the spellcaster. Again, claims. The choice is yours.
Hi.
He could in fact be a werewolf.
Okay.
I do not know. I'm just here to ball out.
Hi.
I said. Now things. As such, Gamernuts, it's your turn. You can't really talk because, yeah. So, do you have anything to say? I mean,
because I'm an asshole.
Would you like me to inform him that he is an asshole? Yes. You're an asshole. There you go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Monk, if I could have you sit down. If you desire to put Gamernuts down, please stand by our Fuzz of Death. If you desire to keep Gamernuts alive, stand by Shira. Begin.
Yes, it is.
Dear Gamernuts, come back to me. Would you like to look behind you to see your fate? You already know your fate.
No.
As such, can I have everybody lie down? You would do me the honor, please feed yourselves to our big-eyed Fuzz. Ladies and gentlemen,
poor cat.
You have guessed right, and in fact, you have killed the werewolf indeed.
Thanks for trusting
village known as where you have all won.
Bam!
Congratulations indeed.
I came back just in time.
Logicprayz, I have to make an apology.
Congratulations.
I used your role that you gave me, Jim.
I was the hunter.
Good job. You did good in my name. You did good.
I silenced Gamer or fucking put him on
I didn't know that they were going to attack you. So
good job.
Sorry.
Did you call yourself my name?
Yes.
Thank you. That was awesome.
I have to use the
Gamer,
restroom, man. I haven't even...
Gamer, I'm so sorry.
Are you just coming back for cards and stuff?
Why did you pick my card? No, you ended up getting
Cards
cursed
Against
in the
Humanity.
end.
Do you want to play that?
now, though.
Yeah?
He's like, oh shit.
It's a fucking weekend.
Yeah. It's between you and
You don't gotta work tomorrow, don't pretend like you do.
And it ended up being you.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. I tried calling in the beginning too,
You're
but I guess I
always
jinxed
tired.
it. You ended up getting more.
Yeah,
What the hell? I'm just not gonna say anything next time.
Suck it up, Buttercup, you're playing cards with us.
Oh, you did so good. You did so good. Hey, your word was just enough. Well, I guess I could say word even though you don't speak. Your word was just enough to get the villagers to win. So good job. Good job.
It's a good game you killed.
I'll admit, being a werewolf,
like a shit ton of
it was a
and, like,
big
play
mind
music
game to decide if
through
we're gonna
speakers
try and
and it, like,
attack
syncs up with
Seer
the
or
LEDs.
if he's gonna be defended. Because it
I
was between
haven't
us
seen
and the
any
bodyguard to
person,
see if we
but-
could get to him first.
That's my
I
And
know. I was like,
it was a
oh,
hard
I was wondering
choice.
What was gonna happen?
But after we noticed that the bodyguard is just not protecting the Seer at all, we took our chance and we got lucky. And we got-
You're mainly just.
I know. If I was the bodyguard, I would have been all over you every damn night.
Yeah, that's what we were afraid of. So we were actually trying to get lucky and maybe get the bodyguard instead, but no, we got villagers and that's how it ended.
Had you have killed any special role earlier, you would have won. Hands down.
I think so, yeah.
Hands down.
That's
If
what we were
any-
guessing.
Yep, and you just kept killing off villagers. I was like, oh, if they get just one special roll, it's over. Oh,
I like
but
knowing everyone's role.
that's the joys of
Good
this
game,
especially
Logic.
when we have 15 people.
Good game. You got, yeah, I fist. I'm sorry. You
Okay,
got
my
a nice
friend Daniel
lucky
is
guess
joining
on the
next game
first
and
wolf,
he
and
doesn't
that
know
screwed
the
us
rules,
over.
so
We were
you
so
can be
outnumbered.
nice and explain them again when the next game starts.